my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
That shit was funny as fuck. Them little kids had me rolling, mom.
Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Watch it.
I know what they figure, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to obey it.
Yeah, I seen that before. It was on the TikTok. Mama, my mother freaking hand. It hurts. So I got the gas. What up? Howdy.
Oh shit, did it, girl.
Hi, buddy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Fielded about a yard deep.
Kelly, what is this?
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
That same blunt. This shit is definitely Gorilla Glue, I believe. I believe it's, if it's not Gorilla Glue number 4, then it's fucking...
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. Rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson from the shotgun. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson.
Oh, I let that nigga wide open.
Sneed. And
that's why he fell, because he was so wide open. He had
tackles made at the Packers 37. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Darnell Savage. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Out of here, bitch.
And this will leave him a yard short.
He ain't
nice
nobody.
pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Niggas dead.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Rodgers. And able to find Alan Lazard. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's complete to Williams. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 13 yards, first down Packers.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Oh, I know.
In
I saw
heavy traffic,
that.
and it's intercepted. Picked off by
Fat boy
Patrick
out there,
Onwuasor. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
That shit threw it a long time ago. That should be making me so mad.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception.
Give me that shit
you
back,
saw
bitch.
that one coming. It's
What are you talking
intercepted.
about?
Throwing back across his body. Picked
Nigga,
off by
what you
Darnell
talking about?
Savage. And his guys are going to take over at
know
the
you mad.
21-yard line.
Fuck. That's what you call
The
coverage.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Rodgers going to throw. Being chased out left. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Down right around the 25. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the Ravens' 25-yard line. 36 to Mike. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
From the 25 on 2nd down.
No, I
Rodgers.
fucked up with the fucking views. I couldn't fix
Bust
that
through
shit,
the tackle.
bitch. Oh my God, he about to scoot with Humphrey.
A big
Yeah.
seam, and he might go
Son of
all the
a
way.
bitch, bro.
20. And he will bring this back.
Oh
it's a pick
my
6 and
God.
a touchdown.
I gotta change my fucking controls, bro.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both
That's
know
terrible.
the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First,
oh, my gosh.
Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking
I gotta
me
fix
for a
this
Dr.
fucking
Bill. Thank you, Dr. Davis.
I had to just take
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
All right.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Tackle made by Tyus Bowser.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
The fuck was that? Why did she just sound like a fucking little chihuahua?
A reminder that when halftime rolls around,
Clarissa just sounded like she barked like a damn dog.
Of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Rodgers on target here to Allison, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I think I ranked up or some shit like that, bro, because
after the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
People I've been playing every day, it's been getting a little harder.
Rodgers now to throw.
Oh my God, see what I'm saying, bro? That shit's so crazy, bro. How did he know I was throwing right there? That's
crazy. They have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden.
Bitch.
And for the 3rd
Get my
time
shit
here,
back,
this half
nigga.
is intercepted.
Fuck was he thinking, nigga?
Martinez. And they'll set up shop right near
Fuck is you on, bro? Stop trying to play me like I'm a chump, bro, nigga. I don't know what the fuck. I'm high as fuck, nigga. I ain't even.
It's hard to shake yourself
I'm
out
so
of it.
high, bro. Real talk, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to put something in there. I'm still throwing the ball, nigga. Fuck you mean?
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Ridiculous, bro.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull it.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of
That's
bounds
what
he
you call
goes,
locking
and that's a
shit
sack.
down, nigga.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And
pick that!
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Ingram.
Oh, it's scheming.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Score on me, nigga. I'm going cover 2. What the fuck is you talking about?
Now Jackson on 1st down. This one complete to Ingram. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And Tucker's kick right there.
I gotta get it together at halftime, huh?
For this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset.
Go to dumbass. He's sick.
He might be gone. Touchdown.
He's sick.
Packers. Alan Lazard. 75 yards as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 2, Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and he dialed up the pressure and got to him.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Ball on the 30 as they come up, second and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. On first down, it's Jones. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Check 48's the money. 48's the money. It's a party now. It's a party.
They'll go again to Jones. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Pernell McPhee able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will knot us up at 10. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
That's a bunch of
and
fucking
this is going to
trash,
result in
bro.
another first down as the tackle's made at the
What
Packers'
the
40.
fuck?
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction,
I'm trying to get the hit, bro. They
away from it.
tripping,
In this
bro.
case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Give him 32 on the play. They'll run here with Ingram. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw is Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
It seems like everybody's fucking all fat people
touchdown
over there.
grab.
What the fuck?
And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Playing with a broken-ass fucking hand, but it's fixed now.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Jackson now rolling to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They'll look to throw. A throw caught by Kumaro. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now Rodgers. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now with a final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Mom felt so comfortable to sleep in the bed last night.
And taken successfully.
Taylor was like, Taylor, she's
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range.
Always
Not
out.
much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Here's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They're still open. They're still open.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Like you're going into Delaware.
Here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime,
you talking about like getting on the highway?
At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Now a first throw here in overtime. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Going to throw again. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
All I got to do is kick a field goal, baby.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 29-yard line.
What can Rodgers do now with his drive? Eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mike, 48. Exit. Come on, let's go. 48. 48, Mike. Go, go, go.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Come on. Double tight, double tight. Everyone, jump out. Mike, 36. Mike. Box it. Defense. Hey. High 7. 36.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Fucking run, you stupid bitch. Go on somewhere.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one
What's up,
remaining
bitch?
here at OT.
I'm about to win this motherfucker. You got me fucked up.
On third down, Rodgers.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Bullshit, bro. Bull fucking
and his
shit,
crew will
nigga.
take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, he's going to take off with it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They run. It's Mark Ingram. There goes Mark Ingram. And he is in for the score.
Trash. That pick fucked me up, bro.
Absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not
Damn,
only did
that
I get
pick
4 quarters
fucked
with
me
you in this
up,
one,
man.
I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you,
That
trying
was
to
a
make
good
this
ass
whole
game,
thing
man.
palatable.
I just
Not
want you
bad.
to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So
Damn,
that's a
Aaron
wrap for
Rodgers
Charles
lets me
Davis.
down
I'm
again,
Brandon
but
Gaudin.
bitch
And this has
ass.
been a presentation.